All right, now we're getting into having the right expectations, mindset, and psychology. My happiness grows in direct proportion to my acceptance and in an inverse proportion to my expectations. Michael J. Fox. So, what that means to me is the sooner that you can accept the way things are and drop the expectations that you have, the better life generally is. And I'd say that's pretty spot on, so let's get into that. Alright, expectations. Having the right expectations can make or break you, which is no different than most other areas of your life. If they are too high, then disappointment is often the result. Too low, then you begin to lack any real meaningful desire to come from your pursuit. Learning to become a successful trader does not happen overnight. The most successful traders in the world have a growth mindset, which is essentially the concept that there is no specific destination, that there is a desire to continue to learn because it is impossible for us to know everything. Therefore, you must define what success looks like for yourself, and I have found that setting small attainable goals that motivate you to continue to learn and grow will provide you with a sense of accomplishment, personal growth, and hopefully a few more dollars in your pocket along the way. One of the major benefits I have found is the incredible amount that you will learn about yourself on this journey. Trading and life have so many common elements, and those who do not take the time to learn before they begin to burn through cash and ultimately quit really have missed a wonderful opportunity. How far you take this is ultimately up to you, all the way up to the hedge fund managers making billions of dollars each year. They do not teach you this stuff in school, so I will provide you with the knowledge, tactics, and strategies that will keep you in the game for the long term, so you can take this to the level that you desire. And honestly, that's really what it is. It's really the ability to take it as far as you want to go, because the amount of information that's out there that you can learn is unlimited. The process is an ever-evolving, ever-growing thing. So what you do with it is up to you. You could take a basic amount of knowledge and say that's good enough for me, or you can continue going and going and going and going, because that's the truth. There really is no school for this. You can't go. There's no formal education to learn how to trade. You either have to learn from somebody else, like you're learning right now in this course, or you have to find somebody who will mentor you, like if you go and work for a hedge fund or something, and where you literally sit alongside them, and they teach you the most important things, and you still have to battle it on your own because there's so many different things that go through the process, through emotions and your understanding and all of that. So I have learned to have relatively low expectations generally in people and in circumstance, and that's not to be pessimistic, but allows myself to be pleasantly surprised on a regular basis. Allows the cards to fall where they may, and then I can make a non-emotional decision on the circumstance and move on. And trading is very, very similar to that. And a growth mindset is so important in most areas of your life, but in trading, once you think you know it all, you're done. It's game over. So, mindset. Learning to focus on the right things first will build a proper foundation that you can build from, no different than a house that is built on sinking sand. This will drastically accelerate your learning curve, as we will build your knowledge and understanding of how the markets work. A proper mindset will develop in the process. There's an overwhelming amount of information on the internet and books written all claiming to make you money. This is the trap that so many find themselves in, including myself. I went through all this stuff, that's why I know it. It's like a giant puzzle with the pieces scattered everywhere, but you don't know where all the pieces are or even what the final picture looks like. It's a constantly evolving and changing landscape. It's one of the reasons I decided to create this course. I have jumped through all the hoops, read all the books and information, chased all the strategies, took all the losing trades, and now because of what I am sharing with you, you don't have to. And it's crazy. I am 10,000 plus hours into this. I've spent full-time schedule week after week after week for the longest time, not making any money, but just being so hungry to learn and to conquer it. I just refused to give up. And it was an awesome time of learning and growth, but at the same time, money is valuable and time is valuable. And when you're, there's a point where it's like, am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my money? But usually, if you have a strong enough desire, then and you're willing to stick with it long enough, then generally you'll come out of the other side. But you've got to be willing to make sacrifices. So fear, greed, and anxiety are some of the biggest drivers of market movement. These emotions have no business when it comes to managing your money, but those emotions cause people to do silly things, which ultimately lead to opportunity for others. We will go into greater detail on them and ultimately how to make money from them. A fool and his money are quickly separated.